Shalom, friends. There's only one Drasha for Piaseczner in the Rebbe's corpus that we have from the first year of Esh Kodesh, and we've talked about that before. So I thought I'd just mention something from a Drasha for Rosh HaShanah, which is in Derech HaMelech from before the Shoah. And the Rebbe there quotes the Tikkunei HaZohar, which the Hasidim have a minhag to learn Tikkunei HaZohar from beginning of Elul through Yom Kippur. And he says there that the din, the judgment on Rosh Hashanah, is that the souls of people are taken and they're washed in the mythical river of Dinur. And he says, Bei tovlin nemishmatin mizu matan. In that river, that symbolic, mythological, allegorical, whatever you want to call it, river of holiness, everyone's souls are taken there and tovlimotam, they're immersed and they're washed and cleansed from their zuhama, from their shmutz, from their negativity. And then the Rebbe adds to that, and he says, Lo din shel kas chas v'shalom hu rak tahara. The judgment on Rosh Hashanah is not a judgment of anger. This kind of reminds me of what he's written elsewhere in Esh Kodesh about the punishment of Adam and Eve, that God isn't just doing retribution, he's not vengeful, but everything is about a tikkun, everything is about a cosmic rectification and about rectifying the history of the Jewish people within the context of the whole world. So he says here as well, God isn't angry, God is helping us to purify ourselves. He says, Rak Bei tovlin nishmatin kol neshama Bei tovlim. But they're just immersing your neshama. Everyone's neshama is immersed in this holy water of Dinur. And then he says, once that happens, then everything's open. And all of your atzmut, all your essence, is revealed to you. During the year, so you're involved in specific details of actions and activities, and you see yourself, in a way, losing the big picture of yourself. You're only dealing with specifics, whether it's physical, spiritual, emotional, and you feel left out. You feel far away from HaShem. That's the feeling of Hester Panim, of HaShem hiding his face. But on Rosh Hashanah, HaShem gathers up each one of our neshamas, brings it into the holy waters of the Dinur, immerses it in the waters, purifies it, our souls, us, from anything that's accrued during the year, and then we emerge on the other side, purified, calm, peaceful, knowing that we're loved by Hashem, not feeling Hester Panim, hiddenness of his face. And that's something I think a good kavanah, good intent to keep in mind during this time as we're going into Rosh Hashanah, that we want to be a willing participant and a happy participant in that process. Bezrat Hashem. So Shabbat Shalom and Shana Tova, everyone. We should have good tidings.